All right, guys, it is New Year's Eve. It is almost dark. Sun's going down over there. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of video before it gets dark here. Uh, Back up here a little bit so I can get a better shot. I have got this frame all put in. I've got the tie-ins all done. Since this is essentially, this entire window unit is 4 windows. You got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So it is a little over 8 foot wide, and I believe it is 11 foot tall, maybe a little bit taller. It's close to 12 foot tall. So whenever you do these, you build them in basically 4 windows, and then you attach the frames together to give it stability. So I got the tie-ins all done. This ties this upper window here to this lower window, the frame, so it ties it all together. This ties these top 2 windows together, the frames on that. These 2 boards right here tie this side, or the middle of the upper windows, to the lower ones, and gives it all strength there. And then again on this side, this tie-in ties this upper frame to the lower frame. I also started putting in the blocks here, so whenever it's going to get a trim piece of board right here, that gives me something to attach the frame to my block anchor to give it a little bit of strength. This side, I was able to build that already in earlier, because this side had the board that was used to tie in was still good on this side. So I just added blocks to that board when I had the window out, and I was able to do that. This side was a little more difficult because the blocks, or the brick, was very uneven. So I am putting my blocks on that. I still have 2 more to do down there. But I've got this window. I've got my upper piece of trim in here. It's a little 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch trim. That is what the sash sits against. So in here you can see and like down below, what it originally was is if these windows were operational, like where you could open and close them, which these could have been very easy, but none of these windows on this courthouse are operational, and since they have storm windows inside, there would be no way to open and close them, and it would be extra work because I would have to put the weight system in it and all the latches and everything like that, which none of the old windows had anymore because they had been sealed off and caulked shut years ago. And they wanted these new ones just caulked shut because on old wood windows, if they're operational, you have gaps where air gets through, and so they are a lot more efficient if you basically caulk them shut. So these are non-operational, so they will all get caulk closed. But that little strip, that goes between the upper sash and the lower sash, and so that would have held the sash in place. So when you open and close it, that's the guide that keeps that sash from moving in and out. On the outside, and once I get done, there will be trim here. There's the piece of trim holds the outside of this, and then that center strip, this little trim piece right here, that's basically a guide. And it's what holds the inside, the visible part of the inside, so it holds the sash in place. So like these upper windows here, they wouldn't be operational anyhow, but on the outside you have a piece of trim that holds it from coming out, and that trim holds it from falling in. So and I do have the inside. Oh, let me crawl in here. I did get this piece of trim finished up, got that in, and yes, this trim here, they're gonna have to replace all this at some point. It is, we pulled it back up, but there was I mean, it's just really bad shape. You touch it, it basically falls apart. But our job is to only do the outside. So at some point, they're gonna have to come in and retrim the interior part of this out to make it look good. But for right now, we're just trying to get the outside rebuilt and sealed up, get it all waterproof. And like I say, whenever they go to redo the inside, they'll have to take these storm windows back off and probably pop this trim off. That is why I use pine on it, because white oak is really expensive, and that's the trim that was there is just fiberboard, and it had to come off to get in there to attach everything, and it literally just, it fell apart when we were trying to take it off. Otherwise we would have put it back up. So but yeah, I got this. The inside is pretty much put back together. Still need to put that storm window in there yet, but I'm going to hold off on that until I get everything, make sure the sash fits in and all that good. So I just wanted to get some video before it got dark.